Hey there guys, welcome to another video. In today's video we'll be doing an unboxing and setup of the new Echo Dot 4th generation. So this was announced back on September 24th along with a couple of other devices and was released today, October 22nd, 2020. Comes in a couple of different colors, comes in charcoal, glacier white, and twilight blue. There's also a new version of the Echo Dot clock which is $10 more. So this is $49.99 and then the Echo Dot clock is $59.99. That one comes in glacier white and twilight blue. They also have a new version of the Kids Echo Dot, and that one is also $59.99 and comes in with little animal prints, so there's a tiger one and a panda one. Alright, so just taking a look at the packaging real quick here. On the side here we have Echo Dot, picture of it here with the A word right there. On the top lid we have the Amazon smile. On the side here it says it is the Smart Speaker Plus. I'm not going to say your name so I don't set your stuff off. The updated design delivers crisp vocals and balanced bass for full sound. Play music, turn on compatible lights, and access skills, all with your voice, plus call friends and family hands-free. On the opposite side here, it does tell you it has a 3.5mm line out, Bluetooth, hands-free with, and microphone on and off button, which is good. What's in the box? It has the Echo Dot 4th Gen power adapter. Setup is simple, requires Wi-Fi and the Amazon A app. So, and on the back here, it says she's happy to help and gives you some sample commands here in multiple languages. So pretty cool there. And then on the bottom, our regulatory good stuff with our device support. So, this box is quite a bit bigger than the previous one, but let's go ahead and take a look at what we get inside. So we have a simple pull tab here. And popping this open, we have, it tells you to download the app and then plug her in. So let's pop this out. So it is quite a bit bigger than the previous Dot. So hopefully this has really nice sound. Now, the one thing I will say is that if you have the 3rd gen, I don't know that this is a upgrade that you really need. And there have been quite a bit of good deals on the 3rd gen versus the 4th. So on Prime Day, for example, they had the 3rd gen for $18.99. So if you want an Echo Dot or if you need a couple of them, you might be better off just getting a couple of those because they are so inexpensive right now. And Black Friday is coming up also, so you never know. Now, again, this is $50 for this. But definitely stay tuned because I guarantee you they're going to have sales on this. So you may not even need to buy this at $50. So along with the Echo Dot, we get hello, bonjour, hola. We get information, important information. So I'm guessing this is our regulatory instructions, all that boring stuff here. And this is our setup guide. So we have our getting to know our Echo Dot. So we have tap detection. So if you have an alarm set, like the Echo Show or the other Echo Dot with the clock, you can now tap the top and snooze it, which is really cool. You have the microphone on and off, volume and action button. And then you have wake word indicators. So obviously you don't have to use the A word. You can use other ones that they offer in the app. You have microphone controls and voice history. So you can delete all that, which is good. So you can keep all your stuff private there. It tells you to download the Amazon Alexa app, plug in your Dot. You have a power port and 3.5mm line in, and then the light ring at the bottom of the device. And it says use the power adapter included in the original packaging for best performance. Setting up your Echo Dot in the Alexa app. So you open up the app, log in with your existing Amazon account or create a new account, and it'll give you some guides on how to get it set up there. So it has some other things you can try here. So you can enjoy music and audiobooks, get answers to questions, get news, podcasts, weather, and sports, voice control your smart home, stay connected, stay organized, and manage your home. Lots of cool stuff here. I have quite a few Amazon devices in my house, so they are really good. And then give them your feedback. And then the rest here is in other languages. So if you speak Spanish or French, you're in luck. On the opposite side here, we have our power adapter, which is strangely white. So that's kind of interesting. So we have a white power adapter for a charcoal device. Not sure how I feel about that. That's kind of strange. So the power adapter is a little bit different than the previous one. So the previous one was just a square, and it was already bigger than the 2nd gen. So this one is even longer. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So that's another thing to take into account. So if you have a couple of these devices and you don't want it to take up your entire outlet or your surge protector, this might not be the one for you because look how big that is. That's ridiculous. I wish I had my other one I could show you here. So this is 15 watts, which the other one was also. We have a similar cylindrical plug, just like the previous generation. Right, so let's go ahead and take off the wrapping here so we can take a look at the appearance of the device. This looks like it just slips out here. So we get this really just interesting cylindrical design with the fabric. So it is similar fabric to the third generation. So I just can't get over how big this is compared to the previous generation. So I'm hoping that this the sound of this is much better. I'll definitely do a comparison of the third and fourth gen to give you a better idea. So definitely stay tuned for that. So on the top here, we have a couple buttons. So we have our mic off here, volume right there, and our action button right there. We have this nice fabric on here, very similar to the previous generation. On the bottom here, we have a rubber ring to keep it planted, and then we have a light ring right here. On the back, we have a power port and our 3.5 out for music. So let's go ahead and get our app open and connect it up.
Instructions in your Alexa app. Hola, vamos a empezar. Instala la app de Alexa y sigue las instrucciones. Bonjour.
Votre appareil est prêt pour la configuration. Téléchargez l'application Alexa et suivez les instructions.
Bringing your device online. Just a moment.
So upon plugging it in, it tells you it's in setup mode. It has the orange ring here, and it also tells you in Spanish and French as well as English. So that's kind of interesting. Once I open the app here, it tells me that I have an Echo Dot that can be set up, which is nice here. So I'll go ahead and hit continue. So now it's going to ask me to select my Wi-Fi here. So I have Google Wi-Fi in my house, and unfortunately that's an issue with some of these devices that need a 2.4 gigahertz network. So I've had that issue and it would not let me connect. So I had to now connect directly to the Echo Dot, which you'll get the instructions to do. However, this has taken me a couple of times, so if you do have a Google Wi-Fi, just be prepared to possibly have an annoying experience. All right, so I've now connected to my Wi-Fi, and it says preparing your Echo, so it said it may take a few minutes. All right, and after just a moment, it told me that my Echo is ready. It says you are now connected to the internet, and you can continue to customize your experience. All right, so now it's asking me what room it's in. So now you can choose a room or you can create your own room from the list. So you have a list of options here as well as a custom option right here. All right, now you can teach her your voice. Alexa, what's the temperature outside? Alexa, play music. Alexa, turn off the light. Alexa, add milk to my shopping list. And now it's created a voice profile for me. And now it's asking me where my Echo Dot is, and then it's going to show your address or whatever address you may have on file. If you don't have one, you can enter one there. And now it's telling me this setup is complete. You're ready to start talking to learn more about her, what you can say, visit things to try from settings. So the great thing about Echo devices is there's a lot of things you can do with it. So you can set alarms, you can set timers, you can ask her the weather, you can ask her for sports scores, all kinds of basic stuff. You can also send an announcement, say from like this example right here, send from your phone to the Echo devices in your house. You can make a call to either somebody in your house or to other people that have an Echo device, which is pretty cool. You can also add skills. So you can go into the skills section of the app, and then you can add different skills to your Echo devices, and it just expands it, to however you want to use it. It's pretty cool. You have so many different options you can have with this thing. So really, really cool. So one thing I'll do is I'll ask it some questions, and then I'll give you a sound sample. What time is sunrise?
The local sunrise time in your current location for Thursday, October 22nd was 7:33 a.m.
Alexa, what's my flash briefing?
Ian, here's your flash briefing. In NPR News.
Live from NPR News, I'm Shay Stevens. President Trump and former
Here, I'll give you a quick sound sample here. Alexa, play Feel Good by Sin Cole on Spotify.
Feel Good by Sin Cole from Spotify.
guys, so this has just been a quick unboxing and setup of the new Echo Dot 4th generation. And while I do think it's an improvement, it is a little improvement over the previous generation. I don't think that this really knocks it out of the ballpark as something you should buy over the 3rd generation, because I think the 3rd generation was really, really good. If you look back at the 3rd generation versus the 2nd, that was a huge improvement over the previous generation. This one, not so much. I think that this one is a minor improvement, but also it's a much larger design over the Echo Dot 3rd and 2nd generation, because those were just hockey pucks. They took up very little space. This takes up quite a bit more space compared to those. So I'm not sure how much I like this one in comparison, but for right now, I would just say wait on it and get it while it's on sale, because knowing Amazon, these will go on sale very soon. You saw last year with Black Friday sales after the 3rd generation came out, I mean, they were practically giving these away. So it is pretty nice, like I said, but definitely stay tuned for the sales. And also stay tuned for a comparison between this and the 3rd generation Echo Dot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more like this, consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next video.